Well, hello Libra, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel from Sage Awakenings. I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of February. I hope you're keeping well. We're going to start by pulling some cards from the Energy Oracle deck to tune into your energy, see what the vibe is for you for this month. All right, thank you. Spirit guides and angels. What do we have going on for Libra? An interesting mix of cards, Libra. We have the first chakra, Archangel Michael, here. And I'm just tuning into what this is all about for you. It's really wanting to feel a greater sense of grounding and security in your life, thinking about how you'd like to move forward with more certainty and more confidence in your life. Probably because you're anticipating a change, and with the World card, there's that anticipation for closing off a chapter in your life and beginning something new. But I kind of get this sense there's a little bit of intrepidation about it, a little bit of concern about stepping into the unknown. But maybe it's just a wobble moment, let's just say, in the month of February. But really what it's calling you to do is to have trust and faith in yourself, Libra. And you're really feeling that sort of need and desire to want to connect with others. Love and connection is very important to you. And I feel, Libra, that you are at your best. You feel at your best when you know that you have this kind of connection, meaningful connection, where you have the opportunity to not only share that with others, but also be the recipient. Especially that feeling probably comes up when we're in our emotions, when we know that something new is about to happen, and our brothers, sisters, family, special people in our life can help hold us in a space and remind us of what we have that's so beautiful and valuable, and what you, Libra, have to share, and also what you mean to people. I get the feeling that people really want to let you know that you mean a great deal to them. And so I see February as being a month where you're quite in your emotions. I feel this is good though. It's sort of like when you're on the edge of something, and we kind of have those moments when we second guess ourselves, or we're just not quite sure about which way to go. So the indecision card has popped up here. And certainly when we stay in that place of indecision, it doesn't get any clearer. And sometimes we need to actually step forward and have a little bit of trust and faith that the universe has got your back. And I know that the people who care about you are encouraging you and reminding you, as is your guardian angel. Your spirit guides are also doing the same. Trust and have faith as you step forward into something that's not yet known, but I do feel is going to give you a new level of expansion and a new level of awareness. So what we want, Libra, is to really focus on the vision that you have for yourself, for your life, for the way you'd like to move forward. And really hold this in your heart. Really come from a spacious, especially when you are feeling a little uncertain, come back to your heart and ask yourself, what's the most important thing? What do I want to achieve, and why do I want to achieve it in my life? Where do I want to feel like I'm growing? What is it about me that needs to grow, that you want to grow, that you want to strengthen? And that sort of helps to clear the fog. When we get too much in our mind, that uncertainty will just last even longer. Let's pull some cards now from the tarot to ask what your current challenge is, the opportunity and the way forward for you. Perhaps the current challenge is that you're not very aware. Maybe you're wanting some reassurance from those that are around you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Perhaps it's also about wanting to be reminded of the important things in life. And I get a sense it may be around family connections, those people that are closest to you. There's a little uncertainty there, and I feel that you want to strengthen that. You want to feel the support of those around you that are important to you. And just as we were saying before, because the opportunity here is well, we've got the Fool card, but that means you're ready to embrace a new season of your life, Libra. And again, there's the uncertainty. It can be really safe and comfortable to stay where we are, to stay with what we know, to stay close to the people that we know. But inevitably, Libra, it keeps you the same. So if you are somebody who's valuing growth and expansion, perhaps the realization is that you need to step away from what is safe and familiar and have the courage to move forward. And this is the tipping point for you. With the Six of Swords, this is all about the decision making and being a little uncertain about how to move forward with that. You'd like to step up and away because you know it's going to be better for you. And to stay in this space, look at that, it doesn't seem very comfortable, does it? So I feel that Spirit is urging you to have this realization that it's an illusion to think that you can improve your life by staying the same. It's probably going to work against you in the long run if you continue on that pathway. So let's pull some more tarot to clarify these cards for you, Libra. Challenge, opportunity, and the way forward, please, for Libra. Libra, you're very good at knowing how to nourish yourself. We have the Queen of Cups here. Perhaps the challenge is you just need to be reminded. So what do you need to do differently, Libra, to ensure your ongoing well-being, to ensure your health, to ensure emotional balance and regulation, to ensure that you are filling your cup, not draining your cup? What do you need to do that's different, Libra? We know that it's decision-making time and you're still sitting on the fence here. So ask your spirit guides for a sign. Ask for some assistance and trust what intuitively comes to you, because you won't get that answer from the people around you. And as much as you love their love and support, and as much as they'd love to have you around them, they're not going to be the ones to give you the answer or the guidance and direction that your soul wants to follow. So this is a time for you to follow your soul's guidance, your higher wisdom, or even your spirit guides. And you have to trust that inner knowing that's coming to you. So to move forward, it's probably going to mean that you've got to make some decisions that may not be popular with some people around you, family, close people who really would love to keep you to themselves. But you really need to sit back and look at this a little bit more from a logical perspective when it comes to decision making. What things are going to enable you to grow? What do you need to decide in terms of keeping and discarding? Because not everybody has your interests at heart. And to be fair, we're all responsible for our own life and our own pathway forward. So let's keep following this, because this is a really important turning point for you. And February is the month where you're figuring that out, where you're having realizations and recognizing it might take a little bit of courage to make some different decisions so that you can move forward and grow. Challenge, opportunity, and way forward, please. Thank you. You know, you're doing it. I love it, because I love it when I can see you're doing the inner work, Libra. The Hermit card says you're in reflection, you're having a bit of time out, you're protecting your energy, just stepping away so that you've got time to be the observer of yourself and your life. And that's important, because if we're still in the noise of everyone else, we get caught up with what it is that they want from us. So being in that Hermit energy is really going to serve you well. And then it's a case of sorting through a few admin things, working out what it is that you want. Maybe it's even worthwhile writing down just a few simple goals, things that you want to achieve and by a certain date and time. That will give you a little bit of clarity. You've just got to start with the first initial steps towards some decision making, because ultimately you are going to do a pretty good job of it. You're going to have that realization and step into that more empowered position that you need to take. The King of Swords really does have a very good ability at seeing the bigger picture. And Libra, you are being called to see that bigger picture and to sort of even push forward 12 months to see what it is that you want to achieve, how you're going to do that. Just create some big chunks, some milestones, and then work back from that with some micro steps for you to achieve your dreams. This is helping you to get clear. That's the clarity. This is you owning your thoughts, owning the direction of your life, and taking back control. Lovely. What else for Libra? I like the message unfolding here for you, Libra. Challenge, opportunity, and way forward. Beautiful. Again, there's an opportunity that is swimming around you at the moment. Here is the Page of Cups, and it was in reverse. So because of this lack of clarity and the fogginess, a little bit of confusion, it's possible that you may miss seeing what is working. So let's take some time out with that Hermit energy and just do a little bit of a recap to acknowledge what is working, what you do have, the resources that you have, the good things in life. So that would be very worthwhile doing, because it's helping you to prepare. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that says the timing is now. The timing to have these realizations, to make your plans, is now. If we ignore it, then the Wheel of Fortune keeps moving on, and that sort of window of realization and making plans and being in that creative space for ideas, the window will close. So February is about utilizing this energy, this opportunity to think for yourself away from the noise about what's important, how you'd like to grow, and what it is that you need to do that's going to take you out of this beautiful comfort bubble, let's just say. As nice as it is, it's time to do something different. And it's also about having a little bit of patience. And maybe this card has come up, the Temperance card, because you have been working away underneath the surface of things. You've been doing a lot of things, and at times it can feel frustrating when we're putting in a lot of effort but not seeing a lot of return. But Spirit is encouraging you, don't stop. Keep going, because your efforts will produce the fruit that you're hoping for. We just need to be patient, because there's an element of divine timing that's happening here. So we'll pull a few more cards from a different deck this time. I love using my different decks, because when I get similar messages come up, I know that we're getting a confirmation for you. So challenge, opportunity, way forward. And as I said, so yes, as we mentioned before with this deck, just we need to have a little bit of a reminder to see what it is that you do have. And the same sort of thing here with the Four of Cups. perhaps you're not recognizing that there's more good in you, your situation, your skills, your natural gifts. There's more good there. But sometimes when we're having not such a great day, or we're feeling tired, a little bit run down, perhaps all we see is what is draining out of our cup. And of course, that could be your energy. It could be sort of a little bit of lack of motivation. And that's understood. But here, it's not about everything that's not working. We've got something up here, just that reminder. Let's take a look, all right? How do you need to fill your cup? What do you need to restore your energy so you can get that motivation back again? Pay attention to the signs your body's giving you and where your state of mind is. So what can you do to help yourself, Libra? The opportunity is for you to step into your self-empowerment. And I do understand you're feeling drained and tired right now. So this is the equivalent of the Emperor card. It was in reverse, but what we want is to get you upright again, to get you re-energized. So maybe you need to take a little bit of a mental rest. Take a couple of days just to to give yourself a break from overthinking, so that you can get back into this place of knowing that you can make decisions that put you in a place of feeling back in control of your life and your choices, and enabling you to see the bigger picture of things. That's very, very important for you to do that. So I'm going to liken the energy of the King of Swords and the Emperor to be very, very similar. Okay, so this is about drawing up the plans, getting clarity for the bigger picture, and this is like, okay, I'm ready to take action. But they're very, very similar energy. And as I was saying before, repeat cards, super important. We've got the wheel here. As we had here, the Wheel of Fortune, which is letting us know that it's time. The time is now. You can see that she's closing the circle there, which means it's time to move forward. It's time to finish what has been and to take this opportunity to create the plan and start putting things into place, putting things those first initial steps towards your bigger plan. Nice. Okay. Right. With that being said, I think we've got the message there. Let's pull some cards from the Wisdom of Oracle for you, Libra, in the month of February. How can we draw on some support for you? Yes. Nice. Okay. Some encouragement here for you. This was in reverse. There's no place like home. And I know that that's your comfort place. That's your sanctuary. But as I was saying before in the beginning of the reading, you've been in your comfort zone for a while. You've been in a familiar environment for a while. I feel like it's the mama bird needing to kick you out of the nest because it was in reverse. And just remember, Libra, your sense of home is here. So it's okay. You are safe to step out into the unknown. You truly are. Even though you're feeling a little bit concerned and you'd really love to stay in your little bubble there, it is safe for you to step out and know that Spirit's got your back. It's time to take energy. This is all about new energy. Time to take action. This is all about new beginnings for you. You've got it. Let's get you in a good place and fire you up to know that it's your time to think about how you'd like to contribute, how you'd like to grow and improve things in your life in general. Because Spirit is helping you prepare for this new life. That's very exciting, Libra. That's really good news. So just know that this is what the month's energy is all about, is getting you inspired, helping you to have the courage to see that you've got the resources, to see that it's the right time, to take action in terms of your plans. It's not about waiting for someone to say it's okay to do it, because everybody's going to love you staying exactly where you are. But this is about you prioritizing you and having the courage to move and go forward. Oh, I've got a few cards here mixed up. Okay, right, so a few cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you, Libra. Yeah, if you need some assistance to clear your energy right now. As we said before with the Hermit card, take a little bit of time to get into that peaceful space. You may want to do a little bit of meditation to support your energy, to bring you back to a place of feeling more grounded, which is your first chakra here, and to fill your cup. And of course, supported by the abundance card. I love the way this one is all about getting out into nature. And nature has a beautiful way of grounding us and reminding us how much we have, that you know, the world is supporting us in so many ways, and we often miss seeing it. There's abundance there, there's beautiful energy. Help you ground, and just takes a moment to notice it. All right, any other cards that let me see, that we need to pull? Advice for Libra, any awarenesses that Libra needs to have? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yeah. So I know that perhaps you're feeling a little bit concerned about, will you have enough? So this card speaks about your resources and indeed the need to create some stability and certainty around your resources. But I'm also getting the sense that don't focus on too much on the concerns there. Yes, there's always a need to balance what we're spending and how we're saving. But what I'm also seeing is that you know that when you invest in yourself, when you listen to your heart about what's important, why you're here, what your purpose is, remember, the pull forward is this opportunity for you to grow and improve. So what is it in your life that you're working towards? How are you contributing to others in this life? I feel that Spirit wants you to focus on that, and just know that you're going to be supported financially or any other resources that you need to move forward. That's where the focus needs to be, not on what you don't have, because that will just cause a drain of energy, as you were experiencing before with the reverse of the cups. And we want to rebalance things, and if you need to readjust what you're spending and how you're saving, then consider this just as a friendly reminder to help you get back into a place of feeling like you can breathe easily, and aiming to keep things simple for peace of mind. But ultimately it is about, you have so much to offer and to give to others, and that's really what Spirit wants you to realize and focus on. This is not just a money thing, it's everything about your energy, is that you've got a lot to give and a lot to share, and people are needing that. They're needing what you have to offer, just so naturally and organically. And it's not that people want to take from you, but people are in need. And Libra, you have a special gift and a special knack to connect with other people and to help them on their own journey. However that is, however you do it, Libra, it's going to be unique to all of you. And I feel that Spirit is saying, get yourself out there. Rather than stay in that comfort bubble of home, I feel like Spirit's saying, get out there and share what you've got for everyone else, so they can benefit too, my dear friends. Yeah. All right, I love that. I think we've got to the crux of your reading today for the month of February. I'll pull a final card, a final message for Libra, please. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so I can help grow this channel. And I'd love you to leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you and what you're trying to grow and strengthen in your life. For Libra, guardian of thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. There you go. Didn't we say it's time to get out there and share? Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor, or you might even find one for yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. And my goodness, Libra, that is you. Okay, see the beautiful gifts, talents, and resources that you have. This is the time. The Wheel of Fortune is reminding you it's time to get on with things. A new life is there, ready and waiting for you. And that's a very exciting note to finish your reading for the month of February. I hope this has helped you, Libra. Please let me know if you happen to be a woman in midlife and you're looking for some support and guidance and a way to work on yourself. Ask me about my programs, the individual and the group ones. And also, if you'd like a personal reading at any time, my details are in the description box below. Okay, that's it from me, Libra, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.